And then we start. I'll take a quick drink. Oh, I should have taken an ibuprofen. I could have checked Steam too, I guess. Check it after this fish, actually. You know what? Oh, nice! Did you just start a new playthrough? Where you at? Search. Steam Winter Sale. There we go. There we go. Anything on my wish list on sale? Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. You're in it. Wow, not one of the games in my wish. Oh, no. 7 Days to Die is $5. Eh, I'll think about it. Dang, that was it. That's the only game on my wish list. Oh, absolutely. It's a great... I was just thinking if I didn't play this today, I might restart Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2. I was just thinking about that. Maybe I should. Because there's some glitches in Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2 that I want to pull off that I've never been able to do. And I've only put like 3 or 4 hours into it. So not like a super hard try, but like I've definitely tried. But it would be cool to actually pull off some of like the glitches. There are 2 major glitches. Yeah. I don't remember. I've only been to that part of the game twice. Because again, I only discovered Dragon Quest VIII. God, was it last year or 2 years? I can't even tell at this point. These last 2 years have been more of a blur than all of the pandemic. See, I know that's a lot, but at the same time, like, if you can't tell, I'm a bit of a grinder. So I think I was like level 60 by that point in the game. Yeah. I'm level 40 by the time I get the boat, usually. I think the 5 times I've played past the boat, I've been either level 20 or 40 plus. I love grinding in that game. Like, the amount of dopamine I experience when I kill a metal slime is just unhealthy. It's like gambling. Honestly, I'd have to say, even though I've just recently discovered the Dragon Quest series, liquid metal slimes are probably one of my favorite monsters in gaming. I think they're just freaking hilarious. It just so happens... Nice, that's a decent one. It just so happens that Dragon Quest VIII was made by a company that makes one of my other favorite games. Dark Cloud 2, obviously. Yeah, which makes me really sad and want to play the Monster series because there's a metal... What is he called? Liquid King Metal... King Liquid Metal Slime? I can't remember the order of it. But he only appears in, like, Dragon Quest Monster Joker's Professional 2 or something like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, you've motivated me. I will start a new Dragon Quest VIII playthrough. It's not going to be what you want it to be. Just be prepared. But I will start a playthrough of Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. It might be what you want it to be for like the first 40 hours. No, probably the first 20 hours you'll enjoy it, and then you'll be like, why is this guy doing this? This is not what I wanted to see at all. I'll be back in 3 weeks. Because when I play Dragon Quest VIII, what I like to do is basically get to level like 5, maybe 6, fighting the Mecha Mina and the Dancing Devils in the waterfall. You could also fight them out by the giant orange tree, but it's easier to find them in the waterfall. I will fight them until I'm like level 5 or 6, and then I'll take on Geezer. I'll beat him, and then I'll fight some Mecha Mina until I'm level 7. You also get drops. What drops? And then once I'm level 7, I will usually take on Calamari. Because I like to fight Calamari at level 7 or 8, because I feel like that is the pinnacle of, like, challenge, but you still have control of the fight. You are supposed to win, but it's not, you can't just steamroll the boss. Because again, I think the lowest you can beat Calamari is level 1 Hero and level 4 Yangus. But you need a ton of RNG, and you have to farm strong medicine from the herb girl out front of the port. So, like, that's too much RNG for me. I like RNG. Yeah, I like RNG, but when it comes to, like, farming for something, like, oh, I farmed 1,000 of these. I don't like the idea of, like, I had to farm this boss 1,000 times. And it's like, for what? And it's like, well, I beat him at level 1. And it's like, oh, that's fucking brutal. Like, I'm doing that in Dragon Quest IX right now. You can beat the very first boss of that game at level 1. But you have to farm all the best armor, and then you have to either get 3 critical hits, or dodge 2 attacks and get a critical hit. And this is also on top of him not hitting you with 3 heavy damaging attacks in a row, which he can do, because his light attack is only a 33% chance. It's ridiculous. Again, I like RNG, but I have my limits. It's why I respect the hell out of speedrunning, but I can't do it. I would love to be a speedrunner, but like the second my run was cooked to some RNG that I couldn't control, it'd crush me. It would absolutely crush me. But like again, flip the scenario, and I can just put 1,000 hours into trying to catch the biggest fish, and suddenly my brain's just like, yeah, let's do it. I could potentially speedrun Dragon Quest VIII. But that's only if I could cheat. And I know you're like, wait, what? But let me explain. Do you know who Bayou Billy Bones is? He's a guy who made Dragon Quest VIII videos specifically, like years ago. But he made some very specific glitch videos that I have been trying to replicate ever since I found them. And he's pretty much what got me into Dragon Quest VIII. Because I discovered the game and then looked up some YouTube videos on it, and I found his YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, I've got to get this game. But I've never been able to replicate the glitches he does. Hey, it's about time I got a semi-decent one of those. And I've tried, again, for like, I don't know, 3 to 5 hours to do these glitches. And I've had mild success. But I've never actually done the glitch itself. And even when you do the glitch, in one of his videos, when he actually like gets it successfully, because he does a segmented speedrun with the glitches. When he actually gets a good one with the speedrun, you can catch him saying that it's like his 80th attempt. And like, again, I spent 5 hours just trying to do the glitch. And I can't imagine spending 5 hours just attempting to do the glitch just to screw it up and then have to do that 80 more times. Like, it's just so much time. But I think if I could actually figure out how to, like, use a modded controller or something, because what you do is and you're playing Dragon Quest VIII right now, I'm assuming, on the PS2 version. Essentially what you do, yeah, I feel like I have a lot of patience, and then I try the stuff some of these other people do, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? But essentially what you do is walk forward a single frame, and then you open the menu, close the menu, walk forward a single frame, open the menu, close the menu. And there's a couple places in the game where if you do this fast enough and enough times in a row, that you can get past the game's barriers and actually exploit some pretty sweet stuff. Like, for instance, if you do it at the very start of the game, you skip Yangus going, "Oi, Gov!" And you can just walk straight out into, like, the Fayberry area. And if you do that, you can go into Fayberry. None of the NPCs spawn. But, yeah, unless it's like a sick April Fool's joke, it's all legit. I mean, it could just be an April Fool's joke that I fell for and I'm just now getting. But yeah, if you watch this guy's videos, it's insane what he does. And if you go into Fayberry, where there's no NPCs, you can grab a Chimera Wing. And if you use the Chimera Wing to teleport back to Fayberry, the game doesn't exactly know what all to spawn, because you're not supposed to be there. So it'll actually put the boat over by the Haxoraptor. Or is it Axoraptor? Haxosaurus. Or is it both? It might be both. I think his name changes after you recruit him. Anyways, if you can make it to the boat, you can take the boat all the way to the Pirate's Cove. Is that what it's called? Anyways, you go underneath the bridge over by Alexandria where Captain Crow is. You go in and set the destination. Go out back into the boat because you don't have to put the boat anywhere since that place is automatically like a boat spawn point. And then you go all the way around to the map Where's the dock? It's over by Port Prospect. Anyways, you get off the boat and then go into the well and take the slime crown off of the slimes. And for some reason, that respawns all of the people back across the map so you can interact with people again. But since you stopped at the Pirates Cove, you always have that Chimera wing spot, so you can always access the boat whenever you want. It's the craziest thing ever. How can it get... Yeah, right? But like that's the thing. It's just a menuing glitch. The other glitch is just a failsafe because you're not supposed to be by yourself. There's only a couple points in the game where you're by yourself, and at that point you should have the boat. So the game spawns the boat. But the first glitch to do all of it is just a menuing glitch. The problem is you have to do like 6 frame perfect inputs. Or no. You have to do 6 frame perfect walk forwards, which is technically like 42 frame perfect inputs. I'm pretty sure in like one of the videos, he says he does it on like a Joy-Con, like something. Like he has like a box setup, like a arcade joystick. So like I think he's like smacking buttons in a joystick, Street Fighter style, instead of playing on a controller when he does the glitch. But I've tried so many times on an actual controller, and then I bought a Mad Catz Turbo programmable controller, and I got so close with that a few times. But if you turn off the PS2, it resets your presets. So I had to like reset it, and I couldn't get the reset again at the right rhythm. Ugh. Yeah, and then the other major one that he was showing off is if you go to Wisher's Peak and do the same glitch, like the menuing glitch, you can go past the entrance to Wisher's Peak. So like, you know how you go into the Tower of Rocks and then you come out of the Tower of the Rocks and you go back in the Tower of Rocks and then you're at the top. When you're at the base coming from the dirt road along the river, if you do that glitch again going into the cave and get past the trigger point, you'll fall through the map repeatedly until you hit solid ground again. And if you run in like towards the lake, you can get to that river where the liquid metal slimes spawn in groups of 7 and 8. And you need the God Bird to get to that point. So if you can do that glitch early enough, oh my god. Again, 7 or 8 liquid metal slimes per fight. However, if you run into the Bloody Hands, you're probably gonna die. Same thing when you're on the boat. If you run into any of the ocean enemies at level 1, you're dead. You pretty much have to do it on emulator with save states. But I don't like playing on emulator with save states because it makes me feel like I'm cheating, even though I know that I'll never achieve it without cheating. So it's like, I just hate myself, pretty much. But I would actually like to try to do the Wisher's Peak one, because that one doesn't require me to have to make the gauntlet run. Although, I want to do that one so bad, because in his video, after he gets all the NPCs back, he goes and gets, what is it? Bowerman's Bell? Bowerman's Bell? What's the cat's name? I can't remember what the cat's name is. Anyways, he gets the bell, like, before he even has Jessica. And it's, like, so impressive. And, again, it's just one of those things that's, like, it busts the entire game wide open. But the whole reason I got into it, like, wanting to actually do it, was because I found some GameFAQs posts from, like, a decade ago of a bunch of people who were like, does anybody know if you can beat rank S pre-boat? And some guy was just like, yeah, I did it one time. And everybody was just like, bullshit, how'd you do it? And he's like, I got to level 70 and I used Medley, Slime Knight, and Healy and used their slime synergy to beat Mori. And people were like, holy shit, it's actually possible. And I really wanted to try it, but I think I put like 50 hours into it, and I just gave up, and I bought the 3DS version, and I did it on the 3DS version in like no time. And then I learned since Mori's a playable character on the 3DS version, they don't let you do rank S pre-boat. So like, now I'm here, and I haven't played Dragon Quest VIII in like 6 months. But you know what? I'll start again. I'll start again on the PS2, and I'll actually do the challenge this time. Since I can stream it, it'll be a little different this time. Man, how sad. I was hoping for more games on the Steam sale than that. Elden Ring's on sale by large portion, which is crazy because aren't we expecting a DLC for that game? Wow, that's actually quite impressive. The Arenas DLC came out, I think. I wasn't playing during that. Okay. Not the biggest fish alive, but... There's probably a small Kaji. That's a Hama Hama. Oh. Yep. Oh man, Lethal Company would be fun, but... I'm just no fun anymore. The second I got shoveled in the back of the head by somebody because they wanted my scrap, it would ruin the game for me. I could no longer trust. Oh my god, the first time I got griefed in a squad game of Fortnite, I just literally was just like, what is happening? Oh, they're getting me somewhere safe. Oh, smart. Let's stick the res. Oh, there's people. There must be people. Why aren't they sticking the res? I'm bleeding out here. Oh, he's going for the dumb clutch res. They're probably clipping this. And I'm dead. Okay, yep. Picking through my loot. Same thing with Apex rank. Oh, God. They don't grief it like that, but... there is no teamwork with randos in Apex. Unless your rando's entire thing is teamwork. God, Apex Legends, though. That's one of those games. Oh, yeah, what about Fortnite? I don't even know if I played a chapter of Fortnite or if it was just Fortnite when I played. I might have played a chapter of Fortnite. I know it's into chapters and stuff now. But, oh my god, I've said this before. Fortnite, the floor is lava. That was a great time. trying to build like an Eiffel Tower that has as many points to the ground as possible, and then you have to build like just as fast as possible build a giant bridge, and then take out everybody else's support beams while you're like trying to also keep your bridge sustained. I think that was some of the best gaming. Yeah, I don't even think it was technically referred to as chapters. I think they like refer back to it as chapter 1, but I don't think they called it a chapter back then. I grinded out all the lights for the, I think it's the Omega skin. Ooh, ooh. Is this finally one of the fish I've been looking for? But I grinded out the Omega skin and it just burnt me out, and it was downhill ever since then. But a lot of people specifically said that skin was the one they regret not getting because of how much you had to grind for it. And I distinctly remember getting it and just thinking to myself, like, this wasn't worth it. Why did I do this? And it was just downhill from there. Yeah, because I don't even think there was like a cutoff point. I just think I got tired of playing. Actually, I think I just switched over to Apex. I think Apex had like a really big event week or something like that. And I just switched. Ooh, there we go. Finally. A 400. I just like grinding. If you can't tell, it's what I like. What, baby? Oh, my cat's crying. I don't know why. Okay, one sec. Don't bite the PS2 cord. God, I love you, Jiraiya, but don't do that. Come on. Come on. You want to sit in my seat? Alright, I'm gonna have to go pick him up and put him somewhere. His sisters are in his... Alright, do you want the seat? Alright, he's gonna take the seat. Can you say... Hey, look at me. Look at me. You're a little baby. Are your meows even strong enough to show up? Here, wait. I'm gonna put you right here. Look, wait. Hold on. Hey, look at me. You're a little baby. Does that show up? You're goofy. Oh god, what did I have the volume set to? Is that too loud? Oh dang, back to back. Alright, I gotta move you back, cat. I love you, but you're gonna have to share the seat. Oh, he's licking his crotch in my seat. You say I don't see the point in grinding for cosmetics, but that's literally what I've been doing for 16 hours in Dragon's Dogma. Grinding for cosmetics and other nonsense. I wanted to know what the coolest looking outfit was available at the very start of the game before you have anything like unlocked. So like you haven't even fought the Hydra. I just wanted to know what the base game had available to it, and it's actually quite a lot. The only places that are locked off to you are the Great Wall. So like you can't go inside the Great Wall. the Blighted Manse, or Blighted Manor, not the Manse. That's funny. And then the back half of Blue Moon Tower. But like Shadow Fort, you can barrel glitch inside of that. The Witchwood, you can barrel glitch inside of that. What's even crazier is I'm pretty sure once you do the Hydra quest, actually I know once you do the Hydra quest, you can glitch inside the Great Wall. I don't know if you can glitch inside the Blighted Manor. I'm assuming you probably can, the same way you can with the Great Wall once it unlocks after you do the Hydra quest. But there's strangely some weird places that are and aren't open depending on if you've done the Hydra quest. There also aren't any NPCs around the world that'll store your goods besides the first two, the one in, not Grandthorn, the one in Casardis and the encampment. Everybody else around the map will not store your goods. They'll sell you items, but they won't store your goods. They also won't let you rest. But you can get 3 of 4 port crystals. If you use the barrel glitch, you can glitch behind the golem inside the Witchwood and get the port crystal there. If you use the barrel glitch in the Shadow Fort, you can get the port crystal there. And then obviously, if you go through the quarry, you can run all the way out to the Hillfigure Knoll and grab the port crystal there, pre-Hydra as well. Then you can just switch over to hard mode at level 3 with 3 free port crystals. Automatically starting hard mode with 3 teleportation stones in store for once you hit Grand Soren. You cannot use the fairy stones until you do the Everfall quest for the Pawn Guild. The craziest part is, you could get into Blue Moon Tower's upper floors so easily if you could find a barrel. But as far as I know, and I think everybody else knows, there's not a single barrel in that entire area that you can get to the doors. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible because there's some crazy crafty people. But as far as I've tried, and a lot of other people have said they've tried, they've not found a way. Hey! Hey! What is wrong with you, cat? Kicking me in the back with his claws. He's like full-on stretched, licking himself, and he's kicking me underneath my shirt with like his outstretched dagger. My guy! We're sharing. No, we're. Oh god, I'm gonna get my standing mat. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go get my standing pad. He's got my chair. It's his. You're so bad. You're so fucking bad. And I know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna put this pad down, and you're gonna be like, whoa! You're supposed to be paying attention to me. And I'm not gonna pay attention to you because you're a bad little cat. And you want me to pay attention to you. But I gave you my chair. Because I would pet him while I was sitting there waiting for bites on the bait rod. But now I can't. Oh, I can. I'm going to reel in, and then I'm going to throw it back out. There, that's all the petting you get. Each one. You're going to have to deal with it. Alright, come on. Come on. How many fish I got? Oh, he's falling asleep. I think he's gonna leave me alone. Huh. I really am going on like some sort of weird pattern here. This is interesting. I'm okay with it. So we've caught some handsome fish today. We got we caught 2 good fish yesterday. All day. I will admit I've caught no Kaji today that have caught my attention. Okay, this is catching my attention. That might have just been a bad flick there. Yeah, it was a bad flick. I wonder when that fish was that I caught was at the 19 mark. 340, that's not terrible. I think 19 is still the furthest out that I've caught a fish. Got a good feeling about this one. Maybe I've got no feeling left in my feet from standing in water for several days. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Forgot it reset. It was a tiny little guy. He was handsome. I will always rather see them than a Bond, but I'm still a firm believer that at a certain point, the small ones should be kind of weeded out. Oh, that was an ugly swipe. Ooh, that's a bite. That's actually got some bite to it. Maybe that was an ugly swipe, but that might not necessarily just have been me. This has got some bite on it. This better not be a letdown. Actually feels like a decent fish. I went the wrong way. There we go. That's the best one of the day. There we go. Something to be proud of. Alright, not as big, but still good. Okay. Why? I screwed that one up. Okay. Dang. I have no idea how I could possibly get the numbers for max lure rod size fish. I don't think those are numbers that exist. Do I have myself a 200 Kaji here? 200 Hama Hama? Something. Something in the 200s. 382. Okay. That was way more. Dang, I'm looking for like a 600 Kaji and a 400 Hamahama or something. They're out there. Whether I'm gonna catch them in a situation like this or just, you know, hop it on and it's the first catch, I don't know. Almost butterballed that one. Ooh, panicking. Panicking all over the place. Panicking water walker. At least we caught one decent Kaji. It's no record, but it's decent. That was like a fresh reset. Empty the inventory. Oh, God. That was a bad one. I was not expecting you to catch it right there. Oh, I pulled way too soon on that. Gosh, what is this guy? 30? 44. He's adorable. Not my smallest, but he's adorable. One day we'll catch the perfect fish. I think it's gonna be one of those things where I instantaneously know that we hooked it. I'm gonna hear that dreaded beat instantly. It's gonna make my hands sweaty and I'm gonna freak out. Side. Alright, I'm gonna take a drink after this one. Okay, good. I was like, please, I have to cough. I'll just clear my throat. I'll beat the cough at its own game. Check my phone. Get off my back. Thanks, not really. I'm kind of struggling to find a good-looking early game shiny, LOL. I would really like Hoppip, but it's not that common. Well, Hoppip is a great call. Oh, you have a YouTube channel. I don't know how to help you. If you can't pick out a dream team for your shiny hunting and you're recording it, I can't help you. And what do you mean? If you're shiny hunting for a YouTube channel, Hoppip's nothing but content if it's hard. Go for it. I should say that. I'm not going to right now. It's from 15 minutes ago. I missed it. I missed it big. Was I not on my phone 50 minutes ago? How did I not get that message? Alright, I can actually, like, roll on this one. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, my back hurts. It's not good. I'm standing up. If my back hurts and I'm standing up, that means I'm, like, fucked up. Oh, yeah, take your time. Do what you need to. I wasn't even expecting to do this, so I don't know how long I'll be doing it. My back hurts, so, like, I could be done in an hour, or I could go another 12 and then just not stream for the weekend. I don't know. I live life 1 hour at a time, sometimes just down to the half hour. Sometimes it's minute by minute. Oh my god, if you're ever sitting on the can and you take your shirt off, it's touch and go. Life can fade quickly when you're sweating on the toilet. It's not often that I think I'm like a celebrity, but I feel like Elvis in that moment where it's just like, oh, is this it? I shouldn't jest about a man's death, but... I think we're past that. Max, can you see the fish, or like, can you see anything with that mask on? Hitting the great dry spell. That's fine. That's fine. The master sees the fish and whispers in Max's ear what fish it is. I wish, man. In the last video, or the video before it, I think I caught like 15 Hama Hama in a row. I don't know what the odds are of that, but it was driving me insane. I did catch a new record, I believe. But I don't have the numbers on Lure Rod Fishing to know if I caught a record or not. It was definitely bigger than any Hama Hama I caught yesterday, which were all the biggest Hama Hama I've ever caught because they were the only Hama Hama I've ever caught. So it's a new record in that regard, but I don't know. I'm honestly just basing this off of my experience with the bait rod. And my experience with the bait rod tells me that when I catch a fish that's almost perfect, you can't hold the X button down, because if you hold the X button down, you'll lose the fish. And I've only seen 2 fish since I started using the lure rod that were that difficult to catch, and it was when I didn't have any stat points. So like, I don't know if it's a case of the lure rod is just stronger than the bait rod, or if I simply haven't encountered any fish that big. But it would be crazy to think that somebody could fish for almost 18 hours straight and never catch a max size fish, or even like close to a max size fish. So either it's me doing something wrong, I've already caught a max size fish, or these motherfuckers are rare. And I did hear a rumor that they could potentially be 1 in 300,000, which would be fucking rare. And I think I've only caught like 1,000 fish, so. Or the shittiest option, the lure rod actually catches slightly smaller fish. You'll be sick of fishing by the time you catch it. That's the goal. No! Oh my god. This thing's only 4 meters away. That was the glitch fish! That was it! I've only ever caught that once! I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm kind of just gonna stick this out, and if I can't catch any of those fish that seem like they're max size, I'm just gonna go back to the bait rod. Because, like, I haven't even seen that difficulty of fish. And, like, that's confusing to me. But, like, again, the lure rod's fish are worth more points. And I'm catching them at a larger, like, centimeter as well. So it's like, did they just turn up the numbers so people would think they're catching the same fish? But in reality, like, the bait rod is technically able to get, like, bigger fish because it doesn't have the turned up numbers? Like, potentially, maybe a Kaji can always get to, like, 500 plus points, but catching one on a bait rod that's worth 500 points is gonna take you, like, 10 years. But catching one on a lure rod only takes you a day. But again, the lure rod fish isn't as big as the bait rod fish, its points are just increased. But since the points are increased, the lure rod fish will never get as big. Does that make sense? Is that, I wonder if that's the idea. Like, that last little bit is only achievable on the bait fish. I mean, at this moment, I think my word's the only word we have to go off of. I don't think anybody has gone into this depth except for Pokemon Fan 4000. And I mean, he went so in depth that I can't even understand what he's saying. So, like, I don't know. We gotta meet somewhere in the middle. Either I have to figure out what he's saying to better explain it to everybody else, or I just have to fucking figure it out. But, like, I don't understand what he said, and he doesn't like the lure rod, so I got nothing. But I think he caught his biggest fish, which was way bigger than my biggest fish, with a bait rod. So again, if I can't even catch potentially a bigger fish, like, even lose it, like, if I just lose the fish, I'll be happy at this point. Because I haven't even seen one. Again, the first two that I saw that were that difficult on the lure rod were when the lure rod had 0 stat increases. So it's like, were they actually that difficult, or was it the fact that my lure rod was down 400 points? I'm gonna guess it was that it was down 400 points. Because it'd be shitty if the first 2 fish I ever encountered were the best fish I'm ever going to encounter. Because I actually didn't catch them. They were so difficult I couldn't catch them. But I have never seen another fish that difficult while using the lure rod. Heck, I'm halfway tempted. I have 56 petite fish. Let's do it. This is so much more relaxing. Dang, first one's a dud? Wow, haven't seen a dud in a long time. Okay. Oh. 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 Am I lagging? Holy crap. That's never good. It is never good when a PS2 lags. So maybe it is, because the bar just feels like it's filling up faster on these fish. That's honestly what it feels like, is that these fish are just putting up a harder fight. Hello again, welcome back. I think that's what it is. I think they actually made the lure rod stronger. Because, like, these fish are putting up so much more of a fight, and they're, like, pathetic. They're Bond. Yes! I am maxed on both fishing poles. But, like, those Bond were putting up bigger fights than some of those Hama Hama. Like, that's not right. See, like, I can hold X down and just keep reeling because the fish are so Oh my gosh. I think that's tied for the smallest one I've seen. Oh, maybe the glitch fish did something. That's a great point. I don't even know anything about the glitch fish. As far as I know, I'm the only... Yeah, you missed it. This has happened twice now. I've hooked a fish with the lure rod at 5 meters, and then, like, it's been kind of difficult to reel it in, but then as I go to reel it in, I lose the fish, but I don't lose my lure. Like, the fish doesn't take the lure with it. Oh, see, like that was crazy in comparison to any of the fish I've had on the lure rod. But I think it's just simply because this is a worse pole. Let's see what this fish is. You know, maybe the lure rod's just more set to catch the big fish, and I'm not ever going to experience that giant jump because it's stronger. It's a 153. That's not that good. I'm gonna go back. I think that's what I'm experiencing. Can we break the game just by fishing? What do you mean? Like, what kind of break the game? Do you think the Dark Griffin boss from Dragon Quest VIII can be harder than Imperia? Wait. Is that the one with the egg? Wait. Harder than Imperia. You're gonna have to remind me. Dark Griffin, is that... Yeah. I actually thought he was pretty tough. And again, I was probably level like 50. I actually remember the whole Shadow World being surprisingly tough, despite how high of a level I was. I attributed that to the fact that I didn't know where any of the good armor was in the game, since it was my first couple of playthroughs. Yeah, I really think they expect you to, like, when you get the boat, go straight after Dolmagus, which I think a lot of people don't. They actually explore the map. And then I think when you get Godbird, they're like, okay, explore the map. And it's like, no, we're gonna actually follow the story. But, like, I think they expect you to, like, grind out a ton of levels once you get Flight. Because that is when all, like, the Metal King slimes become available. But from what I understand, most people just don't like farming that much in that game. I talked to a guy one day about it, and he literally hated that some of the coolest armors in the game were locked behind farming Metal King slimes for their drops. Yeah, the whole Dark World's before flying. But, like, once you get flying, the bosses just fly off. It's like a whole different set of bosses. It's more or less just a boss rush after you get flying, isn't it? Or is that only in the 3DS version that there's multiple bosses? I'm confused now, actually. That's all in the 3DS version. Flying is the end of the PS2 version, isn't it? You get flying and then you fight his final draconic form, I think. It's the 3DS version that has all that stuff, right? Oh, what the fuck was that? Give me one moment. That was like chilling. One of those things that just happens and sends a chill up your fucking spine. Oh, my cat left. I'm stealing my chair back. I just heard the sound of an ice maker dropping ice. And then as I'm standing there thinking like, oh yeah, ice. I was like, wait, we specifically didn't get the ice maker. Like, what the fuck did I just hear? But it's the dog when he's sleeping. He'll fall asleep with his stomach facing the inside of the leather couch. And then he'll kick while he's asleep eventually, but his foot gets stuck, so it like makes a rippling sound. And it sounds like an ice maker. It's crazy. I actually don't even know what whip you're talking about. It's the dragon. I know, well, no, you get that before that. I think you can get the dragon skin whip once you have the boat. I think the dragon scales are in the desert. Shoot. I don't know what whip that is. Did you struggle with finding the shadow on the ground? I have not used the Scourge Whip. Huh. I actually don't remember that. I'm excited to play through Dragon Quest VIII again. It'll be my third, like, full playthrough. Yeah, when you have to actually, like, get the God Bird to interact with you. Like, people online bitch about interacting with the Shadow, but I thought it was simple. Ah! I wasn't looking, I was reading. Thankfully, I at least caught the fish. Alright, so now I'm like, I gotta look this up. How big and how many points was his Kaji that he caught? Goddamn McCormick. 176 centimeters, 264 FP. You need Saint Ashes for the Scourge Whip. Oh, that's post-game. Is that the... What is it? Baccarat? Baccarat? Baccarat. Casino? Is that the one you have to do the side quest for? Is not post-game. You can unlock it after Arcadia. What? I did not know that. Oh my god, how big is this fish? This might be my smallest fish. Holy crap. What was the other one? Oh my god. Oh, the other one was 44 FP, but that's because he was on the bait rod. Hold on. Hold on. I know we caught that one earlier. 86. Okay, so this is our smallest Hama. Oh my gosh. I'll have to actually find out what the, like, mathematic ratio is between the fish. Unless that's it. I mean, that was a 30 centimeter Hama Hama, as small as it gets. Wait, so hold on. How God, how randomized is this? I need somebody smarter than me. So that Hama Hama was 30 centimeters and 44 FP caught on a bait rod. That one was 30 centimeters, 72 FP caught on a lure rod. They're almost identical when I flip back and forth in the pictures. Like, it's almost funny to look at them flip back and forth. Huh. I don't know. What I can tell you is his 176 centimeter Kaji, that's 264 FP, is touching the sand below the water over his feet. So where I'm standing in the water, his fish's tail is touching the sand. So I have to catch a fish that's tail touches the sand to know that I'm at least in the ballpark. Again, since I'm using a lure rod, I would assume my fish is going to be like 180 centimeters. Getting 600 points or something. Because I don't want to necessarily beat him. I just want to catch a fish of that caliber. But like, I don't know, like if that's a perfect fish or not. Does he even say? How many comments are there? 34. No, fucking, I did not click Volvo cars. Get me off the ad. Even you don't like using the lure rod. Oh, God. Hold on. Listen how smart these people are. After casting the lure, the fish you're going to catch is chosen the moment the rod's controls appear at the bottom of the screen. There are 3 4-byte signed memory addresses that determine when the fish bites. If the game didn't choose value FF, nothing is the fish. A bunch of bullshit numbers. Bite timer, starting value between 100 and at least 236. Bunch of numbers. Input timer, starting value 0. Bunch of numbers. How much the bite timer will go down, starting value. The input timer starts at 0 and counts down into the negatives until you move the rod or reel and slightly by pressing X, which always increases the input timer between 0.5 and plus 2 seconds. Plus 0.5. When the input timer has a value greater than 0, all inputs that move the rod or reeling and slightly with X will increase the value of the third address by as much as 2 or as much as 11. But if you move the rod or reel in that speed faster than 10 inputs per second, some inputs won't count. Oh, so I do need to swing slower, probably. Let's say your inputs bring address 3's value to 105. Let the input timer drop back into the negatives by not pressing anything up for 2 seconds, then move the rod or reel with the X once. With the input timer in the negatives, the bite timer will drop by address 3's value, which is 105, then address 3's value will return to 0. Simply move the rod and reel more to bring that value back up and repeat. When the bite timer drops below 0, the fish will bite. If you miss the fish, the game will immediately choose another fish, and it's possible to get another bite if you didn't reel in too much, but if the game picks value F, you won't get another bite until you cast again. What? I think they're just trying to figure out how to get bites, which is like super cool. But like, want to see my fish. I do want to see your fish. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Oh, it's leveled up. Never mind. Anybody in the comments saying anything? I don't think so. He used a cheat engine to put numbers onto the screen. Like input values and stuff like that. So wait, more than 10 inputs. So wait, okay, hold on. Oh, wait, no, I need to wait 2 seconds. Okay, that actually worked. So have I just been missing fish this whole time? Nice. Okay, so we're learning. So I actually could somewhat understand that. Oh my gosh, is that how you're supposed to do this? This is a good fish. Hold on. What am I looking at? This is a 250 Kaji. .288 Hama Hama, 106 centimeters. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, have I been catching fish wrong this whole time? I'm so pumped. Alright, I think that's a dud. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I wonder if this is why I've been going so long without catching fish at times. Not so much that I'm, because more than 10 inputs. I don't think I'm doing more than 10 inputs. But I was not waiting 2 seconds in between my inputs. What's the longest grind you've ever done? What do you mean? Like, just in general? Probably my Pokemon Crystal playthrough. I'm at 235 hours. And I'm still not done. It'll be done at like 240 hours. But I've spent, I think, 4 years doing it. And I actively play it. I think the longest I took was an 8-month break. But it was because I went crazy shiny hunting. But yeah, it's probably more than 1,000 hours. But since I shiny hunt in it, I reset the game a lot because you just sit there at a legendary resetting until you get it. So like, it's more like 1,000 hours, but in-game actual played time is 235 hours. It's a shiny badge quest and a Professor Oak challenge all in one. So I'm essentially catching all the shiny Pokemon that I want and catching and evolving every single Pokemon before I beat each gym badge. So like before the first badge, I had to catch and evolve a total of 72 Pokemon, and I think it took me 90 hours or some shit. Like 70 hours maybe? Between 70 and 90 hours just to get past the first badge. Oh wait, no, I think it took me 70 hours, but there was 90 Pokemon available. I'd have to double check. If you like Pokemon Crystal, it's absolutely one of the greatest ways to enjoy a Pokemon game. It like really shows you what Pokemon are available. Like opens your eyes to it. However, most people get to the grinding part and then just move on, and that's fine. As long as you're enjoying yourself, I think you're getting the most out of it. Oh no, I got off my mark. I've been on that mark for like 6 fucking hours. I've been standing in like the same spot for 6 hours. That's interesting. Have I just been getting unbelievably lucky with all those fish then? I don't know. I almost prefer my mad dash of, like, crazy. Just throw the rod out there, reel it in really fast, and then bring it back. This kind of sucks. There we go, I caught one my way. And he's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I'm cranking this fish in. You're in. Oh, I'm sitting there at fucking inventory. I'll let it sit for a second, let it think, and I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna let it think, and I'm gonna go after it double. And I'm gonna let it sit. Nothing. No, that was the first thing I did because initially I thought he fell off the cliff and went forfeit. I got the message while trying to summon him into the rift. Huh. That might just be a glitch. I've never heard of that happening with Rook in Dragon's Dogma. I distinctly remember recently going into the rift and seeing him on the summonable list. So it just might be a glitch. I don't know what to tell that guy. I am not that knowledgeable about Dragon's Dogma to tell him why he can't summon Rook. I respect him for trying to beat the game with Rook, and I feel bad that Rook died and now he can't summon him, because that's something probably nobody's ever had a problem with before now. But, I feel bad. And I always hate being that guy that comments back like, well, sorry I can't help you. Good luck. Like, just don't comment. Nope, caught nothing that way. Nope, I just potentially wasted a giant fish there. I don't know what I've potentially done. Can't even catch the glitch fish now. Okay, so I don't think me changing up my fishing pattern is actually what caught those fish. I think that was just a coincidence. Maybe, maybe not. I can try putting a bigger break in between. I mean, I want to believe that he knows way more than I do. But 2 seconds seems like a long fucking time to wait. I'm gonna have to reread it at some point and try to absorb more information from it. I didn't even think I was absorbing anything to begin with. Oh! Hello! Did I just screw that up because I haven't caught a fish in a while, or do I actually have something here? It'd be nice to actually have something. I feel like I actually got something decent here. 348. So now my only fear is, am I not catching the dream fish? Is it just literally getting away and I don't even get a chance to, like, take a shot at it? Like, I'm not even sure if I'm in... So, like, there is a fish potentially ready for me to catch right now, I think. And I have to, like, hit a bite value? Or, like, sometimes there is no bite value because you roll a no fish? I don't know. The fact that I'm catching big fish makes me think that I'm not missing out on the, like, the dream fish. Alright, I just saw the bobber moving on its own back there, so... I definitely need to get Wiggles off faster than just waiting. I can't wait for that first one. That first one needs to be wiggled. He's adorable. We've caught much smaller, though. Okay. Another one. We the best. DJ Kaji. Yeah, 328. Not bad, not bad. If we could just go ahead and get double that at 660, I would retire. What's the biggest fish? Like, the biggest species of fish? It's Kaji, I think. Barons might weigh more, but Kaji are definitely the longest fish and the heaviest fish, which would make them, I believe, the biggest fish. However, the heaviest fish might be the Baron, which is in Chapter 5, so I can't access it yet. Again, I don't know if, like, for the fishing, yeah, for the fishing contest, not Finny Frenzy. Yeah, I don't know if it's the Barons or the Kaji. I couldn't tell you. If you're, like, playing through the game with, like, a sense of challenge, yeah, there's some stuff you can get from it, but for the most part, no, not really. Because by the time you're actually going to start winning the fishing contest, you probably don't need the rewards from it. Wait in 2 seconds. Nothing. Okay. Gotta wait 2 seconds. Nope. Try some slower ones. And some back to back. No. I would need to actually, I guess, see, and I don't like seeing the numbers on my screen because it takes the magic away. Turns it into a bunch of ones and zeros instead of a perfect fish. But I would actually have to see how often this game rolls a no catch to actually know if I'm failing as much as I think I am, or if I'm just in my own head about this and this game's rolling no fish a lot and I'm actually doing quite well. So I'm usually pretty hard on myself, but I'm trying to do their method over here. I'm trying to stay less than 10 quick inputs. I'm trying to wait 2 seconds every so often. But again, I had success on my own, doing something totally different. I did not, but it's not even in my region, so I think it got a translation. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for stopping by for the good luck. I need it desperately. I don't even know what I'm doing. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was really excited. I thought I had an inkling of what was going on today, but I'm as clueless as I was yesterday. Oh my god, we're past 6 hours. Dear God. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Vlogs, images. Is that fishing? Is that fishing in Dragon Quest X? I don't need another game to fish in. Don't do that to me. What's the fishing like? Just describe it to me. I don't need to be addicted to another game. Because people keep telling me on the Dragon Quest subreddit that I would like 10, and I probably would. But I gotta finish some of the challenges I have. Is it similar to this, though? Because if it ever gets regionalized, which it probably won't, I'd check it out. But again, I don't like playing modded versions of stuff and fan-made things. More respect and power to those people. I think that's an incredible talent to have, and I'm jealous of it. but it's just not for me. Fishing with commands. Ooh, I've done a couple fishing with command games. I still think Final Fantasy 15 had my favorite fishing. Like if it was turn-based. Oh, hello. Hello. Now we're talking. I got some scroll action, but this is better than the average fish. Those are single tap scrolls. This is a pretty solid fish, I hope. That or I've been bamboozled. This better not be some 230 Kaji. 312 Hama Hama. Not bad. That's pretty good for a Hama Hama. I should have taken a screenshot of that. That's too bad. It would be funny if you loved fishing and became an offline streamer. That's probably how I would play though, is offline. It's so lame that you can't even like get an official offline like patched version though. Like, it's the same thing with Dragon's Dogma Online. Like, I feel so fucking down the rabbit hole, take the wrong pill, fucking march on the Capitol when I think about stuff like this, but I genuinely think the games like that, like online multiplayer games for stuff like that, they just literally don't want to bring a server to the West. Like, just because they fucking hate us. And, like, I can respect it. Like, throw some shade, motherfuckers. But, like, it sucks. Like, there's coincidentally been 2 online multiplayer games that are sequels to other games I'd really like to play, but they're just not over here because apparently they're not popular enough. DQ10 Offline is on the Switch and PS. Really? Since when? I've never heard somebody talk about that. Every time I see people on... Not in the West. Okay. I was like, I'll play it. Hell yeah, I'll fucking play it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I can remember when they announced Dragon's Dogma Online, and it was just like, yeah, it's not coming here. And it was like, well, I'll never pay attention to that game again. And I know literally nothing about Dragon's Dogma Online, because, like, I just... Oh. I wonder if I could get a region, like a regional PS4 and do it. I don't know what that means. Nintendo Ninjas? I might not be cool enough to know what that means, or hateful enough. Okay. I gotcha. I totally sympathize with companies. No, hear me out. I totally sympathize with companies not wanting people to pirate their games and emulate them. I sympathize with that. However, as a customer, fuck you for not bringing any of your games to the modern era. If you don't port your games to the modern era and do it well, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve people emulating your games. Like, I went through my childhood tote the other day that I've kept in, like, storage my whole life. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But, like, I have this tote full of, like, all my childhood toys and stuff, and, like, I've kept it in storage, it's been sealed, there's never been any animals in it, no bugs, no humidity. But I guess time or heat or something was enough, because I got out all my Game Boys and my Pokemon games, and none of them would turn on. No new batteries, no cleaning things with alcohol. They were shot. And it's just like, okay, like, let me go get a new DS and a Game Boy Advance game so that I can, you know, play a DS game if I want to, and I can play an Advance game, but, you know, I can't play any Game Boy Color games, so, and it's like, oh, son of a bitch, DSs are almost $100. Alright, well, what's Fire Red? 50 bucks? What's Leaf Green? That's gotta be the less popular one. 50 bucks? What about Ruby and Sapphire? Oh god, they're $100. What's $150 for Emerald? It's just, it's unreal. And then, yeah, again, like, they could just die any day. Like, unless the people put brand new batteries into your games, they could just die. Again, I think it's criminal that Pokemon doesn't put all of their old games onto new systems. I mean, I get some games' codes lost to time, but, like, you can't look me in the face and tell me people can't remake the original Pokemon games in probably a weekend. Honestly, you probably can't because of the spaghetti code. You'd probably end up making a better game. Ooh! That's a good fish. That might be the best fish I've seen. I'm hopeful. Spaghetti, it's just a bunch of code that's all connected, and if you pull on one thread, you get a bunch of other threads. So, like, you want to fix a bug in some area, but you can't fix that bug because it's holding, like, 2 cities together. And if you try to fix the bug, suddenly 2 cities are ruined. The original Pokemon games are literally held together with glue and, like, prayer. $4.42. Is that's not the best for the day, is it? That's really good, though. Yeah, that's definitely the best or the second best Kaji of the day. Thank you, thank you. I need to start taking more screenshots. What was the last Kaji I caught? Oh, we're at 2 hours. Okay, just give me a minute. Scroll back. 462. 142 centimeters. All right, so that was our second best of the day. All right, so I'm gonna catch, what time is it? Oh, fuck, it's 1:14. I'm gonna catch one more fish, And then I think I'm just gonna feed the animals early today. But I'm probably not gonna do 12 hours today. Probably more like 8. What are we at? No, we're at 6.5 already. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. I already ate lunch. I could feed the dog, feed the cats, take the dog outside, drink a protein shake, and then get back on, and we could be streaming again pretty quick. Oh, that bar ain't even moving. Come on, 29 centimeters. Cross your fingers. 36. I should have left him up. Son of a bitch. He was adorable. All right, I'm going to catch one more, and then I'm going to go, again, feed the dog. Feed the cats. I know, they're so cute when they look like that. So wait, feed the dog, feed the cats, grab a protein shake, take the dog outside, because if I drink a protein shake in front of the cats, they try to steal it from me. This is another tiny little one. This one's bigger, though. Yes, okay, perfect. He's still adorable. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna set the timer. It usually only takes me about 15 minutes, but if I don't catch you, as always, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. It's been wonderful having you. It's always nice to have people here for grinds like this. Honestly, I normally do stuff like this just for fun because I had like an idea, and then I don't play this game for another fucking 2 years. But when I have people watching, it's a little easier. So if you need to, grab a snack, grab a drink, go to the bathroom. Do not hold it. That is how you get a UTI. And I do not need you dying during my stream because you were trying to watch me catch a fish and holding your urine. That is a way to go.